Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2, and DMZ have all been out for a bit now. We've seen several new updates go live for each of the titles and each of the modes individually, yet here we are still missing several pretty core features and pretty major updates when it comes to the general gameplay experience. And today I wanted to do my best to highlight some of the major missing updates between all three modes. And I want to use this video as sort of a hub to again help inform the developers or anyone from Call of Duty Infinity Ward Raven who might be watching this video what's going on with different issues in game or things that we think need to be updated as a community. So feel free to drop your thoughts down in the comments below as to any major issues you continuously see in your game experience that we haven't already covered between the Trello board coverage or any of the new updates that they've put out recently. But like I said, this sort of spans between all three major modes right now. The first thing that I feel like seems pretty essential for just general gameplay, but also shouldn't be something too complex to add in, is a countdown timer for double XP. We obviously are all trying to rank up all the new weapons and grind those out to max level so we can tune them and have the best attachments and best loadouts for multiplayer, Warzone, or DMZ. And the best way to do that is to use your double weapon XP, right? Or if you're just trying to rank up in general, using your base double XP as well. And you can use those tokens just fine. It sucks that unfortunately the countdown for said tokens is real time. So if you pop a 60-minute token and then you realize you left your Pop-Tart in the toaster, you got to run down and get that, and that takes 5 minutes. You now only got 55 minutes left of double XP. That's stupid as is, but it's even more annoying that we don't have a countdown timer in game to let us know how much time we have left on said tokens. You can't tell if you have 7 minutes left, you need to pop a new one so that your double XP spans the course of the entire next match, or if you have 2 minutes left and you should pop them before you queue into the next game. Not having that countdown timer seems like a pretty basic thing, and it's very, very useful for what it does, but unfortunately it is still missing. Now, this next missing update is one that we're probably going to continuously need throughout the year just because that's how a lot of games are, especially live service games are, but stability updates, man. The lag, the packet loss, the servers freezing and playing in like 4 FPS. It looks like you're watching a Microsoft PowerPoint instead of playing a game. The stability between Warzone, especially, it's not great there, but even multiplayer and DMZ is rough right now. I mean, they are constantly monitoring stability, and basically every single time we get a hotfix update that makes you do the whole update requires restart, or anytime we get a patch note update with a full-on title update, they are in the back end adjusting stability features. They're basically always updating this, yet right now the servers are just brutal. We talked about this before in my overall Warzone 2 review. Like, the game has so much potential, but so much of it's being blocked and sort of overshadowed by the fact that you are always lagging, always skipping on 140 ping or major packet loss, or you're on the flip book. It's not super enjoyable. We need some major stability updates ASAP. Now, sort of piggybacking off of that, specifically when it comes to DMZ with a lot of the crashing issues, a lot of the server issues, it's especially annoying there because technically anytime you disconnect out of a lobby, anytime your game may crash, let's say your internet goes out or anything like that happens, the game counts that as a loss. You lose everything you had on your person, all your rare blueprints, all your armor, anything that you were planning on extracting with and using for your inventory is lost, and there's no reconnect feature. Now, in my opinion, adding in a DMZ reconnect feature would be huge. You would of course have to work on, workarounds for it, because people would try and abuse that. Let's say they have a super valuable blueprint on them they want to extract with, and they get into a gunfight, they could just hard close their game, turn off the internet, they DC. You could in theory sort of cheese that to abuse the reconnect feature, so that would have to be, prevented in some way. But currently as it stands, with all the server issues, with the game crashing issues, DMZ players are really suffering because they are getting their stuff forcefully taken away from them for something they couldn't control, right? Which really sucks in a game mode like that where looting and extracting is so important to the whole gameplay experience. I mean, that's the whole mode, right? So a reconnect feature or some major updates to counteract losing your stuff in DMZ as a result of crashes or bad server issues needs to be put in place. By the way, as we are going through all this, if you guys are new to the channel, every single day I got you covered with news, updates, class setups, tips, everything between MWII, Warzone 2, and DMZ is right here. So if you're a part of the 60% of viewers who have not already subscribed, or if you just simply enjoy the content and want to stay up to date, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Join us on the road to 900,000 subscribers. We are getting so close to hitting this milestone, and I would love to hit it before the end of the month. Also, if you guys enjoyed this video, you want to share it around and get more attention on these issues, be sure to drop a like on it as well. That's the best way to get this video shared around to potentially the people who need to see it so they can make the appropriate changes in game. Let's try and aim for 3,000 likes on this one. Also, it is officially holiday season. This video might be going up on Thanksgiving Day. I'm not sure yet, but if it is, happy Thanksgiving to those celebrating. But it's the holiday season. If you're looking for the perfect gift for somebody, why not get them a pair of Gamer Advantage glasses? I love these things. I swear by these things. They got my full vouch here. I wear them all day, every day. They are game changers when it comes to looking at screens for long periods of time. They're going to reduce your headaches, your eye strain. They'll help you sleep better at night so you can wake up the next day feeling nice and refreshed. They offer prescription or regular lenses, plenty of different frame options. And if you want a nice little discount on your order, code WhosImmortal has you covered there. Link for that will be down in the description below. Moving on, another missing feature that admittedly I don't think we're ever going to see, but I think it's kind of dumb that it's not a universal thing, is the ability to turn off crossplay. Crossplay is essentially forced on PC and Xbox. I believe on PlayStation you can turn it off. I haven't tested that myself, but I've seen various comments saying it's possible on PlayStation only. But some people just don't want to play with other platforms. Obviously there is more cheats available on PC than there is on console, so maybe console players don't want to have to run the risk of that. Although for what it's worth, I feel like I've noticed less cheaters this year so far. But regardless, the ability to turn off crossplay I feel like should be a standard thing. We are also missing the ability to customize our perks in Warzone 2. These basic perk packages just are not all that great. We only have a few of them. There's not a ton of variety within them, and the combinations that are there really don't, in my opinion, fully bring out the best play styles or the best possible scenarios with what you can do with your perks to make your loadouts the absolute most optimized, if you will. So I feel like we got to be able to customize our own perks. That is a major missing feature for Warzone 2 gameplay. This next one is just confusing to me, man. Gunfight. So long ago, I want to say like 6 months ago, Gunfight was confirmed to be coming in Modern Warfare 2 Season 1. And obviously, we're in Season 1. We've seen the roadmap, we've seen content previews, and there is nothing being said about Gunfight. I don't know why that is, what's happened there. I'd love some communication on that, but as of right now, that is a major missing update and major missing mode as well. The ability to save our own custom blueprints, something that took a while to arrive within the Vanguard era of Warzone, something that really is a staple when it comes to making your own class setups and having that nice ease of use to be able to quickly go back to your go-to setup, especially with all the tuning and everything now. Being able to save your own custom blueprints is huge, and it's pretty disappointing that that's not in the game yet between Warzone 2 or multiplayer or DMZ right now. So I'm hoping we see that here in the near future. Then finally, we are still missing several menu updates or UI updates. We were told that we were going to see more changes to this with Season 1. We really haven't seen anything too major so far, but easier navigation through all the menus is much needed. This Hulu sort of design just doesn't seem to work all that well for, smoothness, if you will. Things like being able to favorite certain camos so you don't have to scroll through 180 to find the one that you're looking for would be nice and ideal. Stuff like that definitely could improve the overall quality of life when it comes to just simply browsing the menus. So yeah, safe to say there are quite a few pretty big things missing from MW2, Warzone 2, and DMZ so far. As I mentioned earlier, if you guys have other ideas, you guys have other issues that you're running into that hopefully one of these updates could fix, drop those down in the comments below for any potential developers or anyone from Call of Duty that could see this video, and hopefully we can make a positive impact on the game. Also, if you want to share the video around, get those eyes on it, be sure to drop a like on your way out as well. That is going to wrap things up though. If you guys want to stay up to date with all my future content, all the new updates, all the new news, the best loadouts, best class setups, tips to help you guys improve, this is the place to be. Feel free to subscribe with those noties turned on. And once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.